Hi everybody, it's Michelle. I have some good news. My Travelogue made it home. Yay! I was getting really nervous because I was hearing a lot of stories of people not getting their Travelogues back, and gosh, that would just be horrible. So I was really excited. I just came home from out of town, and when I arrived, I had several packages. I still have I got two Travelogues in the mail to complete, and so I'll get those shipped off. One was Nathalie's, and I forget who the other one was, but I'll be working on those and get those out, and then I think we're complete. But mine did come back, and it's all complete, and I will show it to you. There's my cover, and I don't know, let me move this camera down a smidge. I'm not good at filming, but anyways, I'm so happy. This was a really great surprise to come home to. So that's my Travelogue, and it left home on August. Let me flip to the back. It is so full, guys. I can't even close it. I might have to get bigger loops. But it left home on August 25th of 2010, and now I have to write the date in. I believe it came back to me on around anywhere between the 20th and the 24th. So I'm not sure of the date. I'll kind of look at the calendar and try to see when it was postmarked. But so excited. And this was a page that just said my journal, and I had everybody sign it and let me know where they were. So this traveled I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. So it left Cleveland, Ohio. It traveled to Pacific, Washington, Salt Lake City, Utah, Columbus, Ohio, St. Albert, Canada, Wappinger Falls, New York, Ontario, Canada. So it's been around, and it made it back to me. And then these were just little cards that I gave for each girl that worked in my journal, and I told them to write what their theme, what the theme was. Once upon a time, a special time in your life that you remember, that you enjoyed, being, maybe Christmas time, being a mother, what have you. But here, it is so big and bulky. It's crazy. So here's my cover, and then that was my page, which I did a video on this before. So it just says, welcome to my journal. And then I just put a little note and a little tag in here explaining for them what to do. And I'll show you all the creations. So here was my creation, and I did first love, that feeling you get the first time you're in love. And, you just never, that's such a magical time when everything is perfect, and all right, so that was a great time for me, a time in life to remember. And then this was from Nathalie. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, Nathalie. Anyway, she did, which just is very cute, this magic moment, and she loves to get mail, packages in the mail. It makes her very happy. So this was cool, her little mailbox, and hope I'm not making you sick. And I guess that's her house with her address. So very cool. Very cool. And then this is Tammy Auger, I believe. And hers was Christmas, and then she has the little tags that come out and tell what her memories are. And she did a little stick pin and little cards, and it's very, very cute. I love it. This looks like a Christmas postcard kind of. She's got the little stamp up there. And her stamps, very cute. This is from Monica, and she's a doula. And doulas are kind of like midwives, I believe. If you don't know what that is, they help with the birth of babies. So, in her special time, which I agree with this, I remember having my son. And anyways, as a doula, I am very privileged to witness birth on a regular basis. The most favorite time for me is the moment, that magical instant when a vulnerable young woman transforms into a mother. To witness it is truly special, and it's the reason I do what I do. Monica. I don't know if you've ever been in the hospital or when you're having your baby and you can hear the birth of the babies crying. Every time I heard that first newborn cry, I would start crying. Didn't know who's giving birth, but so I can relate to that. And being a mother, that is truly a wonderful time in one's life. So very nice. And then here's another Christmas one, and I'm not sure whose this page is. It's not signed, but I have to look it up in the back. And look at that awesome snowman with his bright colors. It is really pretty. Very pretty page. And this really vintage Santa picture with the lace, that's really pretty. Very pretty. And then this one is from Ruthie, and Ruthie did a video on this, and this was really cool. Her favorite time was reading and story time with her children, and she did, and that is very precious times, you know, and it just goes away so quick. But she made this little book, and it opens up, and she made little books, little pages of different books. So that I thought was really cute. Oh, the mouse and the motorcycle. I love that story. I remember in like the 3rd or 4th grade, we read that together as a class, and I gave it to my son when he was in the 4th grade to read. And my son is 6 now, and he loves books. I actually was going to go to the library to get this book and find this book by Beverly Cleary. I love this story. I still think of this story. Oh, how cool that it's in my journal. So yeah, we're going to read that one and Tales of the 4th Grade Nothing. Storybooks at night. He's just now getting old enough to get into the chapter books. So, okay, on to the next page. Thank you, Ruthie. And this is from, where's her name? Joyce Gavert. And her favorite time, I hope I'm getting these on frame. This is very colorful, very pretty, Joyce. She did all these really pretty flowers with, I think stickles are on them. And then she had these tags, and she just kind of put like a little story. Like, once upon a time, a little girl had a brother, and she was so happy. And it goes on about marriage and her children, and then grandchildren, and then great-grandchildren. And that's really awesome, Ruthie, that you've been able to see, you know, all the different generations of your family. And I only have children so far, and hopefully not going to be a grandmother for a while. But I really, you know, that would be awesome. I know I can't wait to become a grandmother someday, and let alone to then watch your grandchildren have children. How awesome. How awesome. And still be able to craft about it. That's my dream. So awesome. Thank you. And then that's the end. That is where I had everybody sign in. And then this, I can't even close it. This was the back of my journal. Your Paper Pantry Travelogue's journal swap. And that's who it belongs to. So I'm so glad to have gotten my journal back. Go on over to the yourpaperpantry.ning.com and get in on these swaps. There's new ones starting up all the time, and I think I'm going to join another one. It seems like so long that your journal left. It was what? August, September, October, November, December, January, 6 months ago. I have to count on my fingers, yes. But anyways, it's so cool that 6 months went by that fast, and I have this back, and it traveled everywhere, and everyone's creation is in my book, and I get to keep a piece of this forever and ever. So go on over and join these Travelogue swaps. It is just a lot of fun, and it's just really rewarding to get this back, and it's a special, special keepsake. So, and it's so much fun working in other people's journals. It's actually scary because you're afraid you're going to mess it up. But it's art. We can always fix it. Thank you, ladies. I love what you've made in my journal. It'll be very special to me. I'll keep this forever. It's going on a special shelf in my craft room, and I hope to be in more swaps with you. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye-bye.